How's it going, guys? On to day 7 of Ruthless SSF, playing with my Reap Juggernaut with the Void Sphere. Looking pretty juicy so far. Got into maps really easily. Hopefully it will hold up. About to find out. Need to do some gearing on this character. The shield's not great. The wand's not great. The boots aren't great. Belt's not great. Ring's not great. Amulet's not great. So there's a lot of stuff kind of missing on this. Hopefully we can continue to get some support gems. And I used my last chances. I used 12 to upgrade into scourings to craft my Blizzard's helmet. Now my chance orbs are going to be used for unmakings. Atlas passive tree, I got what I needed from ritual, so I'm going to start taking points out of this. And what I think I want is like more maps. I don't know if getting up into the pack size is immediately going to help me as much as getting just like some more chance to drop maps. I'm going to get some map drop chance. Continue tweaking this as I go. Hopefully we can get into some of the maps that I'm still missing. Still several white maps that I just haven't found yet. And hopefully this character will be able to run the heists. We currently only have a level 13 Reap, so there's lots of increases to damage that we'll get as we go, just from leveling the gym up. And that'll probably cause me to like switch out of the shield completely. Hoping I can find anything else that'll be kind of helpful. But my damage is solid for just jumping into maps. I don't know if I want to do Sanctum today, or if I just like focus on maps. I don't know how this character is going to perform in Sanctum, but I also want to just get it leveled. Herald of Agony. There we go. Starting off with a gym. That's a good one. Interesting. So I have a different relic altar, but I have access to all the same relics, but the relics I'm using on the other character aren't in the relic altar. Interesting. Okay. Alright, here's first map boss. And damage seems just fine. Corrupting Fever, Reap, easy. Really interested to see what these June missions are too, what the safe houses give. Ooh, it looks like currently the 68% spell damage on this shield is better than the +1 fizz. But then I also have something like this. I'm gonna put this shield on, see how it goes having the extra life until I can find something better. I need cooldown recovery for this Void Sphere, and I don't know how I'm gonna get that. Like, Shaper Belt's a long way out. Shaper Boots are a long way out. And with it's not seeing any veiled items yet and no crafting, even if I were to get the veiled belt cooldown, I wouldn't be able to craft it or anything. It would have to like show up on an item that's good. So I don't know how I get to change that cooldown. 4 bosses. Yay, they all go down at the same time. See if I can craft this flask. That's the best useful alterations that I have anymore. Reduce charges used. No, I would like an instant flask. Instant on low life. There we go. There's the seething. Took all of my alts and shock immunity. Okay, it's something. Okay, so probably need to avoid maps that monsters can steal my endurance charges. Seeing as how that's the only reason I'm capped. Like the shield helped a bit that I just added. Just the 11 all-res for the cold or the lightning. And it gets my cold capped, but my lightning is not capped without my endurance charges still. I thought I got a blueprint, man. It dropped me 2 contracts. Come on. I really want a blueprint. Ooh, a lapis amulet. Lightning res spell damage dot multi. Okay, that covers me. My resists are now capped. That's huge. What are my oils looking like? Just clear and sepia, so that's probably only gonna give me attributes. Another bloodlust support. Yay, another chance orb. Every chance orb gets me increased chance for maps to drop for a little while. There's my Reap level. So now my damage is back to where it was before I switched the shield. Okay, alpha test here. A different temple I'm building. Don't have any of the nodes. So, give me my endurance charges. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I died. 3rd death on this character. But my clear for temples is definitely better. Coming in here was kind of yikes. Damage-wise, I think I should probably get that Chaos Res on the tree. Hey, a Regal Orb. What to use this one on? Maybe I use this one on the map. T6 map I have that's magic that I need for completion. Fire Penetration, I think I've gotten one of those before. Flicker Strike. I got 2 levels on Reap. Finished all the T1 maps that I rolled. Decide I'm gonna jump straight up into a T5 map. See how that goes. Still just one-shotting any white enemies that I come across. Magic Packs takes 2 or 3 hits. And that's without using the Void Sphere. I think we've got a build going here. Endurance Charge Soul Eater still dies. T5 Map Boss. Like, this should be okay. Endurance Charge is like, I just feel so tanky. I'm used to having no physical damage reduction on builds at all. So having 6 Endurance Charges is crazy. And yeah, T5 Map Boss. This character's going places. Yes. That's a rare ring. Is Lightning Res. It's better than this Topaz ring. It's the extra life and the strength, so that's cool. Okay, so if we can do T5 map with that much ease, let's see how the heists go. Now, the one thing I need for our heist, I need to get one of the sharpening stones, and then find a way to roll determination on it. That's like the big thing. Because then I can take a determination aura in to every single heist with me. Here are your EK. 5%. A Jade Flask. Hopefully I can make it out of here with that. Ooh, a Shikari touched in here. I haven't heist did much since Arch Nemesis has existed. Ooh, Omen Wand. That could be big. Another Trinity. Oh, there's so much more at stake here in heist. I found good things, and now I have to survive with it. Oh, throw that Void Sphere on the other side of a door, and look at that. Ah, they just get destroyed. Charges when you're hit, attack damage leeches life. I mean, something. I don't need the Bismuth Flask anymore. Reduced effect of curses. Reduced duration. I'll stop with this reduced duration. Stun and block recovery. Cool. Alright, and I gotta keep swapping this thing around. Even though it's only giving me mana regen, but it's a little bit of something. Ooh, a 6-socket. The pack size is so crazy in here still. An essential key ring. Okay, that's a trap disarmament. Yep. How many alks do I have? I have 4 alks. I'm alking it. Trap disarmament speed, job XP gain, and reduced hiring fee. Okay, I'll take it. In my experience trying to craft heist here before, I always end up finding out that it was better to chaos spam them than to try and alt regal them. So I think that's going to be the play. Like, if I get something, I'll just try and use an alk on it maybe. Hopefully I can like recoup the cost. Ooh, another jewel. Fortify! Let me out, please. Let me out! Somebody up here was like maiming me or something. Something. I don't know. It's twice in the tunnels, which is a lot of spell damage too. Ooh, silver brooch. Using another alk. Job speed, travel fee, reduced cut. Okay. Mirrored blueprint. Flex elemental damage, replicas or unusual gems. And the underbelly? Underbelly was one of the trinket ones, I thought. Well, I'm running back out just to uncontraband this because I'm not losing my blueprint. So if you have contraband items and before you take the relic, before your alert level's pushed all the way up, you can leave the heist. My first blueprint came from one of the big chests, the locked ones behind the doors. But yeah, I hit the escape route. I'm not done with it, but the contraband was removed and all the items that I picked up. I can just go right back in, and those items are free for me to be able to take out. But even if I were to die, I'll keep all this stuff. No! And then I ended up dying, but it's okay. We got a blueprint. So I wonder if all of the blueprints are going to have replicas or gems. Yeah, so this is Smuggler's Den and Underbelly are the ones that had the currency or trinkets. Using my Regal Orb on the map, we're getting an Atlas completion point. Oh, there's that rustic sash that I needed. I'm level 73. Alright, so what we need to beat on this is 22 ES and 9.1 life regen with an alk. We got fire res, flash duration, a little bit of armor, no life, chaos it. Fire res, lightning res, mana, stun duration. Okay, so I do still need cold res. A little bit on this. Purity of Fire's covering me on fire. What about this Immortal Flesh Belt? Do I have the all-res to lose 21? Yeah. It's like 1 endurance charge off for a ton of life regen and life. Yeah. 344 is like, what, 9% life regen per second? I think we rock with that for a little bit. It's always after spending currency. He's like, oh, I could have done this other thing. The Purity of Fire will also level and like fix that. But the Immortal Flesh Belt has me trapped into the shield that has all the resists on it. So should I ever think about replacing the shield the belt goes with? Oh, my next level will actually get me the resistances on Cruel Prep. Minus max beyond. Yep, we'll get it in this map, hopefully. Purity of ice. Cool. I think it's crazy. In Ruthless, I'm wearing a belt that has minus 21 all res, and it's okay. I guess I'm back on run the highest tier maps available. Just hope it takes me somewhere. Another Blizzard Crown. This one is item level 72. I'm gonna have to take it. Superior Destructive Link. Link target has increased crit multi. Link target's main hand crit chance equals yours. Alright, that seems pretty useless. Superior gem though, so be used for GCP. I think Shikari Touch comes with some big physical damage reduction. I've seen a couple of Shikari Touched, and they do not want to die to this Reap. Yay, a chance orb. Flame Wall. That's a skill I haven't used. You know, it's a decent fire degen. Ooh, another wand. All I need is a wand to roll me some kind of decent spell damage. Yet to find one. Smite. Essence Drain. Okay. Can do this elemental reflect map. Completely fine. I have a little bit of fire damage on the Void Sphere. 4 to 5 fire damage. If that can kill me with reflect, then yikes. This map is the absolute worst with no movement skills. Mineral pools. It's got so much terrain everywhere, so many just random dead ends. Yikes. Cycling damage reduction, physical resistant? Oh, that life regen I got though, it's wild. I'm regenerating like almost 20% of my life per second. Crimson Township, T8. Of course it gave me a blue map. Just put it in. Deal with it later. Oh, what is this torture? Pasted proc shield Lunaris touched. Come on now. Sambar Scepter though. We'll take a peek. Smite? That's not the worst thing. Huh, okay. Oh, Flesh Compass. Actual Atlas progression? This fight shouldn't be too terrible, I don't think. I have lots of physical damage reduction. And I have lots of life regen. Oh! Okay, don't stand in it still. Holy. Oh, Maven came. Wonderful. Well, that's a good thing. It gets us working towards the next thing. Ah, didn't make it. Almost. I have to fight that guy in the Maven arena. Well, I stacked up a floor that I can run. See if I can complete floor 1 in like yellow maps with a Reap character. I know there's some of y'all that probably want to see what happens if I take this in here, so let's see. Damage feels about how I would have expected it to. Yep. Fire Archer always gets that hit off. Yeah, this is like one guy I'm really worried about. Undying Archmage. You get close to him, it's got the 3 like orbs that are like volatiles that rotate. I only took 2 hits though on floor 1. So find the exit. I don't have to fight things really. I can just run. You don't get Aureus coins when you do this, but get you through real quick. I already know what all the guards do, so fighting them one-on-one's really not going to be too bad, I don't think. Oh. Another mini-boss. Yo. Okay, it looks like I have to take out the ones on the sides. Doesn't look like the beams do... Oh, I finally took a hit. So it seems like as more of them die, the attacks start getting crazier. Ah! That was a cool boss fight. I really enjoyed that one. Relic Altar slot unlocked. Let's go. I'm glad I came to this room. So, next time you go below 20% resolve, heal for 50%. And then I try and go for the Accursed Pact. 50% max resolve for a major boon. Any minor affliction I get an extra one. Resolve for inspiration I don't think helps me. Major boons are crazy though. On reaching 0 resolve, revive with 75% resolve once. I'll take it. I think I take Hemorrhage here, because I'm not going to restore before I fight the boss anyways. But I'm going to get an extra affliction. Yikes. Oh, no items. Let's see here. I went through 1, 2, 3, 4 chances to offer items and got 0, including with the Accursed Pact. There wasn't one there either. 43 resolve.
My underling will deal with you. Your will is weak. It's almost endearing.
Probably the longest fight I've ever done of this, but I think we made it. With 1 hit. I was like, I don't think there's any chance that run continues. Yay, a lab trial. Maybe I should do it just in case they do like give us back the ascendancies. Yeah, it's like the big issues I have with Ruthless are movement skills, ascendancies, Pantheon. You give me those things, I think this is absolutely fantastic. I might have opinions on some of the league content after I've gotten enough time to test it, but as of now, those are the only things I feel it's really missing. And Endurance Charge Stacker can do some lap with ease. And just walk through traps with all this regen. Yeah, it still drops the offering. I'm gonna take the Molten Shell off of my other character and the Enduring Cry. Add a little bit of staying power. And then the Enduring Cry grants an additional 2% physical damage reduction per endurance charge. That would take me up to 7 physical damage reduction per endurance charge times 6. 42% physical damage reduction from endurance charges if I've Warcried. Yeah. Temporal Rift. Oh boy. So that's like the only movement skill in the game. Do I have enough to use it? Doesn't break my Molten Shell, breaks my Golem. So it's got a duration on it. Okay, so let's... Oh no, I'm in trouble! And then I can warp back. Really don't need that lightning golem. What do I have that requires dex? Maybe these boots? Oh, Temporal Rift requires dex. If I want to level it. Okay, we'll put that here. So that's kind of like a get out of jail free card. If I get swarmed and surrounded, I blink out and go back. It's really like the only thing we can use it for. So I think on my next level, I will... Maybe I get the left side of this instead of the increased effect. Extra mana reservation efficiency. But if my Molten Shell stays where I can keep using it and I drop the... Oh, the Enduring Cries. Well, I'm not using that. I guess I could try and link this again. Get the Enduring Cry on the life tap. I got a couple fusings. There we go. Enduring Cry goes there. Alright, so that's on life tap. Means I can use everything. I would love a support gem that could link to Corrupting Fever. I didn't realize the Temporal Rift stayed active. I thought it was like a reservation and then you turn it off. And the unreserved. And to turn it back on kind of thing. I think the Temporal Rift is probably one of the biggest finds because you can't purchase it. It's a reservation gem. It would be pretty bad to use it in Delve. It's gonna take some time to figure out how to like effectively use it. Sulfur Flask, that'd be an upgrade. I guess Quicksilver Flask does nothing. It lasts for 2 seconds. There was one. So yeah, I got completely swarmed and I was able to Temporal Rift out. Pretty nifty. So cast speed cannot be modified. It does have a cast time. So as it leveled, it gained cooldown recovery rate. Okay. And then it's going to go up in dex to where I'm going to have a dex issue. Maybe I'll just keep it at a low level. As well as resetting your life, mana, and ES shield to the values they had then. To the oldest after image. Yeah, there's 8 things it looks like. Before they start going away. They definitely appear more than once a second. Probably take some serious skills to use it effectively against something like Searing Exarch though. Yeah, I'm down to T4 maps. Ugh. 5-link chest. Whoa. It's a sun plate. Intriguing. Oh man, that's huge. Getting something rolled on that though might be a pain. We'll have to see. For now, there's nothing we can do but quality it, alk it, and yeah, we have to sit on it. Blueprint, Prohibited Library, Replicas or Unusual Gems. So those are normally replicas in the Prohibited Library. 3 wings. Fizz reflect on it though. Oh, this is bad. Am I supposed to portal? And I'm gonna log out, switch characters, and then use this one to deal with the blight, cause yikes. Yeah, there's no way I'm handling like a 4-way blight on that character. I mean, I might not be able to handle it on this one. Successfully stun-locked a bunch of enemies. That's how I got out of this. Melee physical damage support. Let's freaking go. That's huge. Verdant oil, that's also huge. Teal oil, yes. And a clear oil. Alright, I need the steel skin. I guess I can use this character to do like an inventory dump. So I search for normal items. These are going to be 6 sockets and Chrome recipe stuff. Same with magic items. Since I have a portal gem, I can use my portals for wisdom scrolls. Lightning res, chaos res, 24% rarity. I'm pretty sure lightning and chaos res is my helmet on my other character has. That rarity could be huge. It might be worth testing. Alright, so remembering that the bar is pretty low, what I kept here is a Fizz, Flat Fizz, Harpy Rapier, T3 Lightning, T4 Cold, Serrated Foil. It's got higher attack speed foil base than the 1.4 like the Harpy. It's like a jeweled foil, I think. A Wraith Axe that has attack speed, fire damage, and Flat Fizz. There's this Rarity Helmet, Life Lightning Dex Helmet, the Sandbar Scepter with the T3 Lightning attack speed, and a Flat Fire Dispels Dot Multi Prophecy Wand, and then Amulet that I previously had made. That's the stuff that gets kept from that. Alright, so helmet comparison here. This one is 4-linked. I'm better on the Lightning and Chaos. Just lose the life and a bit of armor for 24% rarity. Okay, so link that. Yep. 1 blue. Yep. Here we go. An Exile. They've been dropping all white items and like 2 blue items pretty consistently, honestly. So 24% rarity. We got 3 blue items. They both happen to be 2 stone rings as well. 15 all res. Light into attacks. Okay. This one's worth doing something with, maybe. What does the augment say on this? 27 life. I just used the temporal rift to warp outside of the ice prison. A tormented. Oh, come on. No, yo, get on him. Get on him. Double tormented. 2 rares. Okay, got 2 on here again. Only 1 rare. Those might be different ghosts. I don't know that I've ever seen bootleggers on a ghost, but they might be specific to the map boss. Oh! Another prismatic eclipse. Dual wield these now, and you get a chance to block attack damage while dual wielding these. So it's a decent head start on the attack block. Alright, so yeah, duplicate uniques already. Well, I can run around with 10 corrupting blood charges on me. I got enough physical damage reduction and life recovery. Ooh, flammability. Finally, I got a map that I have not done. Only took like all day. Another Exile test here with the rarity. Okay, 4 blues and a rare. It's nice. Wow, I got an inventory that's full of rares. I think the rarity helmet's working. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back into a map to pick up a tiger hook. Haunted Mansion. Is that a new map? It is. And of course, the map dropped blue. Elemental Hit. Quartz Wand. Ash Caller. That's what that's called. Summon Raging Spirit on kill. Fire damage, fire spells. Cover enemy in ash. On hit, 10% chance. What if they were to itemize these Forbidden Sanctums? Like in your map, you get like a token thing. Kind of like an incubator, so you can keep the level of the room and then just like add those. I don't know. Kind of bums me out that without disposable maps in Ruthless, like it's gonna take me like 8 hours to farm up a Sanctum attempt, and I'm forced to run it on the character I'm farming the maps with, so I can't farm it on this character and run it on the other character that's more suited towards running Sanctum. I think it's really cool that if you hold down the mouse button, your scythe sweeps back and forth. I mean, it sometimes will, if you're like stutter stepping with it, it'll go a different way, but not always. It'll sometimes swing the same way. Hey, Reap level 17 means the Corrupting Fever and Pride will be shortly behind it. Spell Totem support, I think that's number 2 on those. The Void Sphere is actually pretty good at like dragging enemies away from your light pump. Wow, I can't believe I made it through that. Lighted Overgrown Shrine. T6 map. What am I looking like for oils now? That is minion block. Robust. I mean, I'm 2 points away from robust, honestly. I mean, I feel like I should take that. That's more life regen. Why not? Cost me my good oils, but I'm curious. If I use the Void Sphere to pull one of these totems, and then I take it out, does it respawn where it moved to? Yes. Okay, now it stopped. It stopped putting its stuff back up here. Now that I moved it so far away. That's fun. Ooh. Amazing unique gloves. Shackles of the Wretched. You grant frenzy charges to allies on death. Ooh, Lesser Eldritch Eager. I don't want to put it on that helmet. For gloves, we need the Ember for the potential for dot multi. I could put it on the 5-link sun plate. Those boots aren't worth it. Successful dodge with the Temporal Rift on the lightning totals. Just hit level 78. It means this is going to be the last map I get to run today. I'm having a lot of fun playing on this build. Got a Metamorph in here. Been a while since I've seen a Metamorph. Been a while since I've seen a Scouring too. Scouring could be used on my sun plate. I was just thinking about using alchemies to try and make a chaos recipe and grab some jewelry real quick. This level is going to get me Asylum. More chaos res, this reduced effective curses. This is something I wanted to get as I was getting into yellow maps, because that's where the curses start showing up. So now, no endurance charges. I have 8% chaos res. 4% for endurance charges. Another 24. So 32 chaos res at max endurance charges. Pretty solid. I'm happy with it. I could also grab 7 more chaos res with 12 all res from the mastery there. I might just get more curse effect reduction though if I were to grab a mastery there. Come on, this guy with his immortal call lasts forever. Goodness. Superior volcano map? That's a new map. Cool, that's gonna be a fun way to start off tomorrow. Alright, let's grab this Metamorph. Let's see, we got a Turbulent Catalyst, Intrinsic, Imbued. This on, we hit this, we hit this, that. Oh no, not one of these things. Stealing my 6 endurance charges too, but we'll get it. Come on. And there we go. Alright, well, my Atlas passive tree looks rather strange. I spec'd out of my ritual stuff, and then I was like, okay, we're gonna spec into more maps drops, and then occasionally here and there I get a chance orb, and I spec'd out of this node, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get more map things, and then with one map completion, I was like, oh, maybe I should go get June missions, because I'm not getting many of those, and then I realized I was connected through this stopway, so I could pull out of this node, and then I've also pushed up here. I have access to the map pack size wheel here. It's kind of a mess. We need more completions. We're at 37 of 132, so hopefully tomorrow we'll get on that. What about this guy? The Scouring is so rare. If I were to have this right now, it was something usable. I don't know what else I would do with it other than maybe put the Corrupting Fever in the 5-link so that it could get the benefits from having Brutality. That's like the only thing I could do with that other than add Molten Shell into the life tap support. I haven't leveled my Vitality to level 17 because it's going to lower my mana below 11, so I won't be able to use the Molten Shell. And that's the only thing I have using mana at the moment, so I want to make sure I can keep that up. I don't know, we need more gems to drop. Gems from today, I mean, the big thing was the Temporal Rift. Second best thing we found, or maybe the Herald of Agony or the Purity of Ice. The auras are crazy. We got a Melee Fizz. Nothing too crazy on the gems. I'm going to get one more look at through the treasure trove. We've got Team 1 Lightning Dispels with Suffix Lightning Damage Opal Scepter. Got a Claw that has T3 Lightning with crit chance. The best Claw I've seen so far. 107 life, fire and chaos res. meh. Then the sword with lightning and cold damage, attack speed, accuracy, chaos res. That's pretty nuts. And then a pair of gloves that have flat fire with really good cold and lightning and int added to the collection of meh gear. So I've yet to find a wand that has more than 24 spell damage on it for this build. That's pretty crazy. Ooh, let's make a chaos orb real quick. Two-handed, chest, boots, helmet, gloves. I need a rare pair of gloves that I can get rid of. Yeah, these ones can go. Let's make sure we're all above level 60. Yup. There no chaos recipe? Am I missing something? Helmet, gloves, boots, chest, 2 rings, amulet, belt, and a 2-handed weapon. Okay. No chaos recipe. I'm actually kind of shocked by that with the rarity of finding like rare jewelry and belts. Well, yeah, we'll start tomorrow off with the volcano and keep trying to get it going. Only thing to do is really keep grinding. We're already 3 levels away from the Deadeye, level 81. So this character's flying. But yeah, that's all I've got for today. I hope you all are having a fantastic holiday season. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.